My name is Harry. I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Okay, today is January 17, 2022. It is 7:23 a.m. I did two videos already, but within those videos, it passed more than an hour. So I decided to create another video to share this Guardian article with you. And the other two videos will be on Pure YTE channel. I don't know when they're gonna come out because YouTube gonna have to approve them, and I haven't edited them yet. All right, so this has to do with the things that the statement that Harry had put out regarding protection, where he wanted the police protection and they refused that, and he's saying a petition to have that. Now, this is an example. I think it was Omid who put that out, this article. Omid didn't write it. He just put the link of the article saying this is what Harry is asking for that they deny him of. And it was what is it? Friday, May 10th, 2002, okay, by Stephen Bates. So the article is from The Guardian. Charles pay for extra Camilla security guards. Okay, so let's see what this article is about and how hypocrite the royal family are when it comes to Harry. All right, just for marrying Meghan. Okay, and the thing is that, as I just said that, and I'm thinking they gave Harry the okay to marry her, but yet this is what they're doing. This is the thing here. They're playing all angles. But let's focus on this article though. Charles pays for extra Camilla security guard. St. James Palace yesterday refused to confirm a report that Prince Charles is paying for 2 full-time security staff for his consort Camilla Parker Bowles. The move will represent a considerable increase in protection for the prince's long-term mistress, even though it is apparently being done privately rather than as part of the royal protection budget. Prince Charles' spokesperson said, quote, "Whatever the prince is providing is a private matter," end quote. Mrs. Parker Bowles, who will today address a conference in Portugal as president of the National Osteoporosis Society, has been discreetly taking a more public role in recent months. She has accompanied the prince at public events and attended the Queen's mother's funeral at Westminster Abbey last month because of her charitable work, fueling media speculation that the palace is paving the way for her position to be more formally, officially recognized. However, Prince Charles has said he has no intention of marrying her. Let's move, 20 years later? Okay, what just happened? Okay, that's his wife now. All right, let's see here. You've read 17 articles in the last year. Oh, is it for me? Oh, that was it. That was the article. That was short. That was it. There's no comment. Oh my goodness. So this is to donate, to help support the Guardian. All right, so there's here, however, Prince Charles has said he has no intention of marrying her. And then what happened here? That's his wife now. I mean, these people, I mean, they don't, how will I say that? I don't know. They forget what they put out, what they spew out. So that was a very short article. If I knew it was that short, I could have easily added to the other one. But I'll put it in this video. Let's go to Twitter for the sake of that, because this is only 3 minutes. All right, let's see my notification and see what, all right, let's see here. These are things that I did, and people, I probably already covered them in other tweets, but let's look at this, what other people have tweeted. Okay, that's a prayer. All right, this is new, 58 minutes ago. All right, Prince Harry was forced to become 100% self-sufficient after stepping back from his royal role, but Andrew, though a short list of honor worse off will continue to luxuriate and annihilate all the trapping of royal life. Okay, so that's another article he put out here. So let's share this. Okay, I'll come back to that. What else is it saying here? Even worse, the Met has said it will not investigate any of the Downing Street parties unless and until Sue Gray inquiry find evidence of criminality. All right, I'm not gonna go into that. This is completely off. Let's focus on this and that'll be it. So let's read some of the comments. Okay, the only irony will be when historians look back that the firm worked hard to destroy Harry and his family, but instead their action led to their demise. I've been saying that. Okay, you have to remember that at one point, even Saddam Hussein thought he was untouchable and his gold palaces tick-tock. What did I say? I didn't even go to as recent as this. I was thinking more, and I was like, all those good, huge emperors who thought they will never be destroyed. Where are they now? Okay, not only they have expiration date, but at some point everything must come to an end. I'll read the article here in a few. Okay, good article, Scobie, except one thing. What exactly has the Queen done in 17 years beyond staying alive? Staying alive, thank you. That brings to attention, there's that other queen who was praising the Queen. That was when everything was good. That was when everything was good. She was praising her. She looked up to her and stuff like that. I forgot her name.
She's always been somebody I've admired. I also happen to know her very well, fairly well anyway. But I've always admired her, and I think she's inspired me in one particular thing, right from the start, when even before she was Queen, when she talked about dedicating herself to her nation.
But I wonder how she feels about that now. Okay, this is such a refreshing read. Make a nice change from those blood-sucking tabloid parasites. All right, let me go to it because it seems like the squad have read it. And I'll leave the link in the description for you as well. Let me do that now before I forget. All right, the Queen's delay in punishing Prince Andrew shows Brand Windsor always came first. Okay, let's close some of these things. When the selfish behavior of a pompous prince is quietly protected because he doesn't challenge the system, it is clear that this institution's moral compass is in desperate need of repair. Whew. All right, by Omid Scobie. Okay, it was the day after Prince Andrew announced that he was stepping back from all public duties, and I had met a senior Buckingham Palace aide for drinks. The Duke of York's decision in November 2019 closely followed his disastrous interview with Emily Maitlis on BBC Newsnight program, and I wonder whether things could get much worse for the Queen's middle son. Quote, well, he's on his own now, end quote. They laugh, quote, he's not our problem anymore, end quote. Okay, except that he still was. Like many of the firm's public scandal over those decades, hoping that the problem will just go away, and doing anything to deflect when necessary was what followed for a staggering 26 months before Andrew was dealt with. Finally, removing her favorite child from the family business was no doubt a tough decision for the Queen. Knowing what I know now, after some of the screenshot the squad be putting, where they're sending him to do some deal with other world leaders and all of that, that weren't really good, but they kept it private anyway. So we know some of the deal that he was doing. Okay, a rare moment where the monarch's life as a public servant was forced to trump motherly instinct. But given the timing, let's not pretend that this was the royal institution finally putting its foot down over the ninth in line's actions. Had Judge Lewis Kaplan dismissed Virginia Giuffre's civil lawsuit last week, you can guarantee that the Duke will still be High Royal Highness. Nah, he will still be High Royal Highness is until the how do you call this? Those vet wrote that open letter to the Queen. Okay, to say the Queen, your son is fine and don't let him associate with us. I'm paraphrasing, by the way. All right, and there lies the problem. Okay, I don't think that, what happened to the, in a way, I would say yes, is a sort of domino effect. All right, even the vet said, even they don't care what happened to the Virginia lawsuit, but it's a domino effect. What went on the court, the thing hasn't even started yet, by the way. The trial hasn't even started yet. We don't even know what's going to come out. The dirt that he did. Okay? We didn't even know. We just know the surface of it. All right? The court, the Southern District of New York, rejected his complaint, saying, "Oh, I cover under Epstein thing, 2009 agreement. Therefore, this should not go forward." All right? Knowing what we know, what Epstein have done, but with Andrew, what the court have done, dismiss his case, prompted, okay, the vet to put out the statement. So in a way, I think yes, I think Omid is right. It's a domino effect of it. It's a domino effect. So yes, Omid is right. I take my disagreement at first. And he's right. It's a domino effect of what happened. And there lies the problem. Andrew's punishment was not because he failed to uphold the values that the Queen and members of the royal family strive to promote and live by. Okay, if that were the case, then Prince's complete lack of empathy toward the child victim of his close sex offender pal Jeffrey Epstein and false promises to cooperate with U.S. law enforcement investigation will have been enough to see him booted out long ago. Instead, it was the threat of a brand Windsor. Oh, they say, yeah, to what centuries? This is what's been going on. The pedophilia, that was their brand. Okay, things that happen in Canada, that's part of their brand too. All right, the cover-up. And let's not forget, the Catholic Church is not far off with them as well. Okay, the things, the pedophilia that's going in the Catholic Church, they all connected. Okay, that's a bigger triangle. Okay, we have in the UK a small triangle where the government, the monarch, and the institution, and the royal vat. Okay, together they work together. And when you look in a global scale, it's a bigger triangle. You have the institution, the UK, and the all the other pedophiles that they go around saying those stuff, and then you have some people, some pockets, okay, who's doing the cover up for them. All right, that same triangle choose outside, and this is why everyone around the world need to pay attention and vote. Whoever can vote, go vote. Because whoever in that position right now, you see their behavior, their action, in the position that they are in, a lot of things is passing by, so therefore they need to be replaced to do the right thing. Why I'm saying this? We have to leave the world a better place for our children. Our children should not be subjected to this kind of behavior. We should have moved forward from this kind of behavior long ago. We should have been dealing something completely different, but now we keep on going back to things that was never solved before because we never tackled these behaviors before. And don't get me wrong, there are so many good law enforcement out there. People who are in the good position to do it because they are alone in this thing because everyone around them are toxic. So their voice, their battle is so little, we don't see it. But there are some good law enforcement in there. We need to pray for them to keep on the fight. Like in many other videos where I've said, the only reason we will know what Andrew did, okay, is there is one good police officer who make photocopies of everything that happened before they claim that his record was clean. I hope someone is there to make copy, put it someplace, okay, and leave the original file. So when they think they destroy it, the copy is there for people to see. Because these people are going out after our own children. And then they, on top of it, they're teaching our children, our young boys, these bad behaviors. So we need that to stop. We need those behaviors to stop. What is it? I'm seeing people my age, okay, who's doing those bad behaviors to those kids. So the thing is passing on. We need it to stop. That's the main thing here. We need it to stop for my great-grandchildren to not deal with that. Because I see the battle is continuing with my children. Because in my lifetime, it hasn't been solved yet. It's like we're starting to scratch the surface of it. And then there are people in position preventing it from moving forward. So we need to vote, people. We need to pay attention. All right? So we're leaving this problem to our children. Okay? Instead, it was the threat to brand Windsor and the family business that finally forced the institution's hand. Okay? For the public watching this saga play out, the ring of protection over Andrew, oh wow, he put a link there, has been confusing, especially when you compare his treatment to Prince Harry, who loved or loathed him, simply wanted to remove his family from an unhealthy environment. Okay, there was no sympathy support behind Palace Wall for the Duke of Sussex. Instead, he was publicly dragged over the coal and stripped of his every achievement and royal privilege before setting one foot out of the country. There it is. This is the thing here. It is being written. If the squad did not do the pushback, we will not see those type of things. When our grandkids is searching for things like that, these are the kind of articles they're gonna see now. Okay, on top of those negative one. All right, so the truth is there. And this is when I did my video, something journalism and stuff like that, is of and I use Omid Scobie as an example of good journalism. All right, there it is. He sort of sums up the things that Harry was going on. All right. The royal establishment has long spoken of its need to reflect modern day's ethic. But I'm thinking of Anne, who spoke to Vanity Fair, but they're not willing to change. Okay, it's well documented. They told us they're not gonna change. But when the selfish behavior of a pompous prince is quietly protected in a way that Harry wasn't, simply because Andrew doesn't challenge the system, it is clear that this is an institution whose moral compass is in desperate need of repair. Okay, there it is. I've been saying that. There's Omid saying it there in a better way. The Sussexes were forced to become 100% self-sufficient after stepping back from their royal roles, but Andrew, though a short list of honor worse off, will continue to luxuriate in nearly all of the trapping of a royal life. The grade 2 listed roof above his head and Windsor remain his, as does the taxpayers funded £300,000 a year security team that sources said the Queen will ensure he will not lose. And there it is. And then there's Harry who's saying, I'm going to pay it myself, but nope. Okay, and I even said this as well. When the Netflix deal came, when we're saying it's a lot of money, what's one of the things that I said? This is nothing to Harry and Meghan. In one outing, this money is gone. Okay, this money is gone because of the security that they need. All right, and though the palace has been quick to point out that the monarch will not be covering his legal costs, it won't like it when I point out that it is still the fund from the sale of Andrew £13 million Swiss chalet, where the Queen's helped to pay for, that will cover the massive bill for his defense against Miss Godfrey's rape allegation, which the Duke denies. All right, and if you watch one of my videos, I don't know if it's on this channel or the other channel, where there's a TikToker who said, don't worry, they're making it believe like Andrew is poor, he doesn't have money. It's just a way to deflect as if they don't have money, so Virginia Godfrey don't get any money from them. All right, it is impossible to deny the Queen's incredible achievement during her 70-year reign. That is something the nation will be reminded of during 4 days of Platinum Jubilee celebration this June, which you guessed it, Andrew will be making an appearance at. But by continuing to support her son behind the scene, I'm afraid that she also risks doing great damage to her legacy. It's already been done. Everybody else over there is already talking about it, except I guess I don't know how strongly that is being talked about. While the monarch may have managed to keep calm and navigate the royal ship through a kaleidoscope of controversies over the decade. This is why I keep on saying, I don't know how these people like to live on defend. Not one breather of living a comfortable life. I don't understand these people. But it seems like they enjoy it. Without that, they don't have life. But that's for them. But don't inflict that on Harry, because Harry has said he just wants a peaceful life.
But I hope that helps you understand what it had come to. That I would step my family back from all I have ever known. To take a step forward into what I hope can be a more peaceful life.
He don't want to be doing all those defend. Okay? What lies ahead in the U.S. courtroom could be the storm that capsizes it. Oh my God. At Scobie. Oh my goodness. Yep. So this is a short read, so that's pretty good. Let's go back to Twitter and see what read some more comment, and then I'll stop soon because I have to edit a lot. Okay, let's see. Finally, the Voice reporter said it. Enough sucking up the Charles and William for invite to KP Clarence house. They thought they were being smart when they tried to use Harry as a scapegoat. All they have done is cause more of us to pay attention to the fact that Andrew's security is still taxpayers funded. Looking forward to the increased pressure to scrap his security. But guess what? The thing, if I just thought about this, even though they're claiming that they don't have money, they don't have this, they don't have that, but what about the £20,000 a year that he gets from being in the, how do you call this, in the army? Okay, well, they still, the pension that he's getting from the army. So that, I don't know how the government could deal with that. So every year they could give it to, I don't know, to pay Virginia. If we don't know the outcome of the trial anyway. So let's not jump the gun here. All right, but with our good prayers with God, it should be positive for Virginia. All right, there's a lot. Oh, what is that? Okay, there's a lot of comment, but I want to stop. Okay, I want to stop because I've been recording for a very long time. I have 3 videos now, so that's it. Please, and I have a lot of prayers and all of the videos. I'll put links of all of the prayers that I did. You guys could go and read on your own. All right, so please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could support this channel. All right, that's it. Or watch the commercials.
Vinaka. It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better